Hello and welcome back to the wonderful world of Boddle. Be sure to get your 12 days of gift miss completed. That is there, a whole bunch of awesome rewards there. Today we're going to go ahead and take kind of a deep dive into the pets. You guys have been very interested in what the 5-star pets look like. I have all of the 5 stars except for 2. One of them I'm waiting to go ahead and hop into the shop so I can get it for Boddle Bucks. Another I am about 10 days away from collecting it from the story mode. But first, let's start off with something really exciting. We are going to go ahead and level up Electro Puppy here, all the way up to level 100, which means that Electro Puppy is going to be... There we go, all finished all the way up to level 100. Very, very exciting. Absolutely love it. So today we are going to go ahead and focus on our Pyro, excuse me, our Pyro pets. I'm going to go over them a little bit, give you a chance to kind of check it out, big screen, and see what they look like. So Pyro Yeti is really, really solid, legendary end game pet. The Pyro Blast is not my favorite. Pyro Blast deals 50% of match damage to all enemies, and so as far as the match 8, it's not my favorite. The Smolder is pretty cool. And Frostbite is also a cool special ability that the Yeti personally have. The hit points are quite high for the Yeti's attack, not as high as some others, but as far as their ability to take a punch, it's quite good. So let's come on over here to Solar Berry, the newest guy. And so Solar Berry also has Juice Up. And that is a great heal, so I have been running with Solar Berry, although the hit points aren't nearly as high. And then the match Meteor is really good, that first one, and then the Dragon's Heart is a fantastic visual for the match 8. Really like Solar Berry, and both Solar Berry Pyro Yeti are pretty exceptional, although Solar Berry is definitely better. I would say Pyro Yeti is probably the weakest of the Yetis. Here we have Pyro Mush, and Pyro Mush, the mushes have the mega growth. Early game mushes are quite useful. Their taunt combined with their health is quite high, and then also having Meteor Strike at the end is pretty solid. I used my Pyro Mush for quite a while, and he did me good. He was good to me. Pyro Berry. Now, Pyro Berry is a really cute one. I love the fact that it has that matchstick there. Don't play with matches. And the juice up ability that the berries have. Now, any match 5 that's a heal, I instantly don't really like. I forget that heal is there, and I expect it to do damage, and then it doesn't do damage. It heals, and that kind of sets off the balance of my game. But as far as Pyro Berry, yeah, cute pet. All right, and here is Pyro Cacti, who I am working with right now. The Dragon's Egg. Let's read this description here. Fire Guard is cool. The Spikes is quite cool as well, as long as the Pyro Cacti has enough health to go ahead and deal with the hits. So, Dragon's Egg, a super strong attack that does 60% match damage to all opponents while taking 75% of your pet's max HP. So this, your pet is going to be left with 25% of their maximum HP after this attack. This is a brutal one. Let me know what you guys feel about that. I'm not really sold one way or the other. Not my favorite, because strategically it's not wiping off the whole team. It's losing just 3 hearts. So this is kind of like giving that 1 heart away to your opponent. Pyro Kitty is really cute. I love that the shawl or whatever that the kitties have around them, maybe it's the manes, is all like smoke and ash and fire. Looks very volcanic. Really like the design of the Pyro Kitty with the flames on the belly. And so the super critical is quite useful. The hit points are definitely lower for the Pyro Kitty, so they are the fast attack and then gotta protect them. Smolder is a good one. It adds 15% match damage for 3 turns. And then Fire Blast is also a really, really good skill. So Pyro Kitty is quite a cute pet. It's a common pet, so it's not going to have the increased abilities that a legendary would have. All right, let's scroll on down here. We have a few more. So Pyro Puppy, I am at 4 stars. So there is one more evolution where Pyro Puppy is going to stand up, probably carrying a bone, I believe. Pyro Puppy is an epic. The Howl for help, calling in the UFOs, is a pretty fun one. And then the match 5 is Meteor, which does burn damage, which is very cool. And then we have Wildfire, which does no initial damage, but does 20% DOT to all opponents for 3 turns. This is a pretty cool attack here, and it's worth doing because it's a slow burn. If it happens early, it can be a pretty good one to go ahead and launch, because 20% to all opponents for 3 turns is a fair amount of damage. Then Pyro Sweet, we have the Frosting Frenzy, which I really like the special ability where you pull all of the different gems, the puzzle pieces of its element, and then launches all of them. Also the coloring of the fire with the campfire, it's really, really beautiful. I love the marshmallows on a stick as well. So Courage Attack Plus gives your strongest pets a 25% attack bonus for 2 turns. That's a really cool bonus. It still attacks. Since it still attacks, I'm good with it. And then Pyro Sweet also has Dragon's Heart, which is a really cool match 8 attack. All right, so we're moving on to Pyro Terra now. Pyro Terra has the Mud Spatter, which is the cannon that pops out, and 50% of Terra's next attack's damage is dealt to all opponents. This is somewhat along the lines of the Pyro Yeti's attack. And it works okay because since this is a special ability, I like it because it's dealing an extra 50% of the Terra stuff. As a match 5, match 8, I wouldn't like it as much, but as a special ability, it's a pretty cool one, and it's nice to get that like round that has 2 attacks inside of it. So the Terras are pretty cool for that. The Fireball is a strong fireball that deals 40% damage, and then Smoldering Hot is the match 8, and it attacks that adds 30% match damage for 3 turns, which is also pretty fantastic. So there is Pyro Terra. Then our last one's going to be Pyro Coco. Pyro Coco is on its cool surfboard, or I guess flame board. Very tropical themed. I love the torch that's on the top of it with all of the different plants kind of around it. Very, very cool. So we have the Milk Jelly, which allows you to go ahead and connect different types of gems on the board, the puzzle board pieces, and it works very, very well. I'm not super huge fan of the Coco ability, but if you're a strategist, then that Coco's might sort of call out your name. It has the Scapegoat ability, which is kind of funny, where you can go ahead and target another teammate to go ahead and get taunt, and it picks the one that has the highest hit points. So that's kind of a funny match 5 to have. But the fact that it attacks before that is pretty cool. And then Courageous Flame attacks and gives your whole team 25% attack bonus for 1 attack. So whoever's going to go next for this one is going to be the person that delivers it. So I hope that you guys enjoyed seeing these guys a little bit larger. We're going to go over our flora tomorrow. Now, before we say goodbye, though, I do want to go ahead and just burn up the rest of my XP books. Since there's going to be, I was saving them up for Electro bot, but they're kind of burning a hole in my pocket right here. It's I like to kind of go through the XP boosts. So I'm going to go ahead and level up my Aqua Puppy, who is also the next legendary. After I get Aqua Puppy up to level 100, I'll probably go ahead and try to ease back a little bit on the XP books and stockpile some for... all right, we are all done with that for Electrobot when Electrobot comes out. No information regarding that. It'll be a couple weeks, but when it comes, we are also going to be seeing There we go. We are also going to be seeing the Boddle Racers as well. So very exciting. Couple weeks for the new Boddle Racers. Couple weeks for our next Bottle Pass as well. So both of those will be coming sometime soon. Okay. Hope you are doing well. Hope you enjoyed seeing these guys up a little bit closer, and we'll be back here with some more Bottle really soon. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the subs. Have a good one all. See you next time. Bye-bye.